All right, everybody. Thank you for coming out tonight. My name is Nicholas Lal. I'm an Ambassador 10 with Epic Trading International from Dallas, Texas. And we're doing a special webinar tonight for the team. What we wanted to do is for those of you that haven't been exposed to binary trading, you haven't joined any of the sessions yet, we wanted to do a special weekend because I know some of you guys are really busy on the weekdays and you're more relaxed on the weekend. So what I wanted to do is bring out Sniper H. He's one of our epic educators. He teaches the binary sessions. So he has been so generous to offer us his time on the weekend to help you guys understand how binary trading works. So without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to him so he can tell you a little bit about his journey, a little bit about himself, and then we'll get right into the binary trading. Sniper, are you there, my friend?
Hey, what's going on, Nick? What's going on, Nick? All right, everybody.
Nothing much, buddy.
How's
Thank you
everybody?
very much for your time. We appreciate it.
No problem. I'm here, guys. I'm gonna just to get your blue ink pen. Get your blue ink pen, not black. Don't get a black. Don't get a red. Don't get a purple. Blue, because everything that you write in a blue ink pen, you retain it here in your head at a more higher rate compared to any other ink that you use. So I'm sure you guys probably learned something new right there. But with that being said, I'm just gonna give you guys a little, history about myself and how I become, to actually fall in love with binary options. Um, as Before I actually started trading, I was an operation manager for a company over 750 plus people. So I thought that, I was there, I'm working, building a company, working 140, 150 hours, every 2 weeks, 80, 90 hours a week, and just relentlessly working. And, let's fast forward to 2019. I decided to get married. And when I got married, and, they was giving me a hard time, basically telling me that, hey, you got to be back in 2 weeks or so forth. Or if not, if you come back, you're gonna be without a job. And I got married, and after I got married, I got married in Florida, and I moved back out to New York. I went back to New York. When I got there, I gave them 2 weeks, and yeah, I was like, yeah, you know what, I X, Y, and Z, and I'm gonna be relocated to Florida, whatever. And and after thinking of all of what I did for that company, from building it up from scrap to like from nothing to where it is, that it was gonna try to retain me. But hey, it made me realize that I was just another worker. So I put in my 2 week resignation. They let me go in a week, and just before a week. So I'm guessing that my service wasn't needed. So anyways, I decided to move out of I was in Florida, and March of 2020, I decided to get into trading. And when I got into trading, I was trading Forex. I was learning. But the bad thing was that I didn't have mentors. I didn't have people to actually take the time out to actually show me the ins and out of whatever I needed to actually go through this journey. And I was trading. There was losses. There was lots of losses, actually. Losses, just bouncing from educator to educator. Um, Bouncing from educator to educator, trying to spend money for scanners to give you trade ideas, because as being new traders, that's what you basically do. You want ideas, and you don't want to put the time into the chart. So I got in, and from March, I think it was September. It was September. August, September. I decided, I was like, hey, you know what? There was too much drama that was going on, and I decided, I was like, I'm gonna give myself a cleansing. No social media, no cell phone, nothing. So I took like a week off, and it actually worked. Everything that I had going on, I just like let it go, and I came back, and I came back with this with this hunger. I started putting time into the charts. I started studying more. Put more time, and then before you know it, I'm here. I was trading my team, continuously having winning sessions every night. Like, I'm talking about, going for the week. I remember for a week, one week we went 100 binary wins with 10 losses. Guys, 100 binary wins with 10 losses. You literally, right? If you're going after the money, you're literally there. You fill in your pockets. So, we did that. Me and my buddy Chris, we did that, and the love still wasn't appreciated. So I was like, hey, you know what? I'm tired of this. I'm here. I'm chasing. I'm paying money to actually take trade ideas from a person. Why not learn it yourself? So I pushed through, and here I am. I'm grateful for these guys. I'm grateful for Nick, for Nick to actually for Nick, for Skylar, for Thomas, for Ali, for all of these, for their mentorship. Because without them, I wouldn't be here. Because before I met them, I was a person that I never really liked to talk to anybody, even from Zoom. Like I would get cold sweat. Like, I would literally sit here, and you would see I'd probably be here, and I was like, oh man, I always worried of what people would think if I say a bad word, if I stutter a little, or or the way I look. And I came, and I remember the first day I spoke to about 1,300 people on Zoom, and binary options was first introduced to Epic. I was like, oh man. I was like, whew. I was nervous as hell. I'll tell you guys that though. I was nervous, I was there. And ever since then, I became more comfortable, more confident in myself. And I'm here throwing on for the team. Not only just calling out trade ideas, but I'm teaching. The knowledge that I am able to give back, the knowledge that I'm able to give back, I'm so proud of myself for doing that. So with that, today I'm gonna go on. I'm gonna get into motivation with you guys. I'm gonna get on the charts. I'm gonna go through some of the chart markups with you guys. I'm gonna show you how to log in your broker. And I hopefully I don't bore you guys for an hour. I'm gonna try not to talk a little too much about that, Nick. But so yeah, that was for my story. And there is always a light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, there is always light at the end of the tunnel, guys. Always remember, no matter what, push through, push through. I'll tell you this: if you expect coming to trading and you want to be successful, your first week of trading, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna pop your bubble. I don't mean to pop your bubble. It's not gonna happen. You got to go through the trial. You got to go through turbulation. You got to go through every single thing on this planet. All right, we're not gonna take $100 and turn that $100 to $1 million overnight. It's not gonna happen. So you have to take that fake expectation out of your head and say, hey, you know what? Do I need to put the time into the charts? Yes, I need to put the time into the charts. All right.
Okay, so
So yeah, guys.
if anybody has any questions, just drop it in the box, and I'll find a way to fit it in to the flow. So Sniper, if you can just give people a little bit of, a lot of people are still learning Forex. They haven't been exposed to binary. What would you say is the difference? I mean, is it possible to do both successfully?
Um, with Forex, right? With Forex and binary, Forex you trade for pips. And I'm gonna break it down a little for you guys. Forex you trade for pips. The 20 pip and dip. You trade every 20 points that the market move it there. You make your profit based on pips. Okay, and the market could take an hour to get to 20 pips. It could take a day to get to 20 pip. It could take a minute to get to 20 pip. All right, once you get your 20 pip, you have stop losses and so forth, and they take care of the trade. Now with binary options, okay, binary options is time-based trading. You basically go in the market 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute. Okay, now with binary options, you have to understand it a little more to understand how you trade in binary options. Is it simple? Yes, it's simple. If you're trading Forex, then you would understand binary options. And of course, you could trade both Forex and binary options at the same time once you understand what you're doing on the charts. But if you are clueless and you're trading binary options, you're going to make a lot of mistakes. All right. It's like basically you're giving away your money for free and say, hey, you know what? Here, take it. Because I want to rush and get into binary options. But what I'll tell you though, trading binary options will make your Forex trading 100% better because it helps you identify key points within the market when you should enter, when you shouldn't enter, and so forth. So can you do both? Hell yeah, you could do both.
Awesome. Perfect.
All right, guys. So yeah, and like I was saying before that, on this path that you're on, everyone, I don't know how long you guys been doing trading, but I've been doing it just it's less than a year, and I'm amused for the amount of stuff that I learned, and you could do the same thing too. Have a study plan. All right, have a study plan, have a goal, and if you guys wasn't on my session on corporate call, like every evening at 8:30 or 10:20 in the morning, have a long term goal. All right, have your long term goal, set a long-term goal. But then for you to have that long-term goal, you want to have a short-term goal yourself. You want to able to able to achieve those short-term goal as you're moving forward to that long-term goal. If it's
Yeah.
money, if it's money, if it's financial freedom, or if it's whatever you're chasing. All right. And one thing I'll say to you guys is that a lot of us think trading is just about it's just about money. Is it about money? Yes, it's about money. But have you ever stopped and thought that trading is actually teaching me a lot of things? It's teaching me mindset. It's teaching me discipline. It's teaching me how to grow an account. Now, if you take all of that and you put it into your personal life on a daily basis, don't you think you're going to see those changes too? Of course, you're going to see those changes. So it depends on how you look at it. Yeah, me personally, trading is more about money. It teaches you a lesson as to where, how to grow and get to the next step in your life that you want to be. All right, because without a proper mindset, you can never do nothing right. You will always be in the negative state without a proper mindset.
Yeah. And
All
one
right.
thing I wanted to add, Sniper, for all of you, what he just said, he's only been doing this like less than a year. Can you imagine how much hard work he put in? In less than a year, he's done so well that he's an educator in the company now. Drop some fire in the chat because that should show you, what is possible if you put your mind to it, if you're really dedicated to the craft. You can go from somebody that doesn't even know about the industry. A year later, you're educating other people. And what Sniper and the Binary Master and Thomas, what they do, they're making people money every day. Sometimes they have these ridiculous days: 10 wins and 2 losses, 14 wins and 3 losses. I mean, people are stacking up money, and that's why I wanted to bring this to you so you guys actually know what's going on here. All right, buddy, it's all you.
Yeah, guys. So yeah, keep pushing through no matter what. And I'm a person like this. I'm a firm believer in mindset and discipline. I'm a firm believer in mindset and discipline, because without mindset, without discipline, you will never get success that you're chasing for in life. Not only in trading, if you have a team, okay, if whatever you do, your mindset has to be right. All right. And you have to look at it like this. All right. You could have motivation, but it can motivate you for a day. Or it can motivate you for an hour, and then what happened? You go back to the next hour and say, hey, you know what? Oh man, I don't feel like doing it anymore. However, if you have discipline, you know when to start, you know when to stop. Once your mindset is right, you know what you need to do. You have a daily routine that you follow. I'm not telling you guys to sit on the charts and say, hey, you know what, I got to study this, I got to do this, 8, 10 hours a day. No, find a time. If you're going to trade X, Y, and Z. Find a time that is suitable for you. Find a time that you are going to be able to study at. Get in there and do your markup if you have to, do your research. The back office itself has so much to offer. Go and utilize them. You're paying for the subscription. There's so much useful stuff in there. All right, there's so much. Trading is not hard. All right. What's going on, Jay? Trading is not hard. We make trading hard. We make it complicated, because you know what, we all want to become rich overnight, because we think that it's a process where, hey, we see money is so easy to make. We're gonna become a millionaire overnight. Let me ask you guys a question. If it was so simple to become a millionaire overnight, how come everybody's not doing it? Have you ever stopped and thought about it? Everybody's saying that, you hear people saying that, oh, this doesn't work. No, it works. You just don't make it work, because of the fact that you get in there, you want to be spoon fed. Everybody want to make, $1 million without even putting in the work. They want to say, hey, you know what? Sniper say call, I'll call. Sniper say sell, I'll sell. He said put here, I put there. But if you don't understand what you're doing, then how are you going to get to that next level? Now I'll tell you guys another thing. If you can grow $100, if you can control $100, you damn well and sure cannot control $1,000. And if you can control $1,000, you think you control 10K? You can't control 10K, because your mind is not there with the amount of money you're manifesting. Your mind isn't there. So that is why I'm telling you guys, when you're trading either Forex or on the binary side, do not go for 15% a day. Do not go for 20% a day. Take baby steps, because we all here, before we started work, before we started walking, what's the first thing we did? We started learning to crawl, right? We started learning to crawl, and then we try to push off and get up on our feet and so forth. And then we started walk. All right. Now think of that in your trading aspect. Baby step. You know what? I'm gonna go for 2%. 2% of $100 or whatever you're trading. It isn't a lot, but guess what? It's you building your mind to be disciplined, okay? And you're learning compounding at the same time. The compound effect, remember, I don't know if you guys ever heard this. The compound effect is one of the 8 wonders of the world. You follow it, you earn it. You don't, you're gonna pay it. It's up to you. It's up to you. All right. And I'll tell you guys this again. If you compound a $250 account at 3% a day, within a year, you are a six-figure trader. Some of you probably look at me, hey, that is not possible.
I didn't believe it either until Haresh had made me my own like plan, and he said you're going to start with 500. You're going to try to aim for 3% a day, and it's amazing how fast you can compound that to six-figure income while being able to withdraw money too. So some people think, well, am I ever going to get to withdraw my money? He will show you how you'll be able to do that as well.
Yeah, I'll get in. I'll get in a broker. I'll go over. I'll go over the broker with you guys, and then I'll do the broker first, and then I'll get on the charts and show you guys, entry points and so forth. But remember again, okay, mindset is 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 so important that I don't think a lot of us understand that our mindset plays a major part. All right. If you're not in the mood of trading, if you know you're having a bad day, you shouldn't be on the charts because you let your emotions take over. And we don't trade with emotions. We never trade with emotion, guys. We don't trade with emotions whatsoever. We get in the market, we control emotions, and I'll tell you guys this. After tonight's session, I should be able to see each and every one of you on cooperate session to understand what we do, how simple it is. I won't use the word easy because easy is to me is not a word I would like to use. All right, I want to say simplicity. All right, you want to simplify everything as much as possible because if it was easy, everybody here would have been a million, a seven-figure trader. So what I had learned was that I was able to simplify things for not only myself, I was able to simplify it for numerous people. I had guys from my team. I remember this was 3 months ago. I had guys on my team. I was there going over a strategy with them, and then I woke up the next morning, and everybody was like, "Oh my god!" I woke up and I checked my message, and I was like, "Whoa." I saw a person went 11-2. I saw another one 7-0. Another person went 15-5. And I was like, whoa. I mean, I'm over here. I just because I was happy as hell because I want to see people win. I'm a person like this. You winning, I'm gonna be here clapping for you. I'll tell you that. I just humble to my roots. All right. Whereas there's other people, when other people seeing you winning, they over there and they're clapping for you behind back, they stab you in the back. All right. So what you want to do, guys, you always want to stay humble no matter what. Stay humble, have make sure your mindset is where it has to be and be disciplined. And with those three, you will get to where you want to be. It's your time is gonna come. It's not gonna happen overnight. It's not gonna happen 3 months, but it is gonna come. All right. It might take years. You might grind so hard for that first 3 years, but on the fourth year, everything start falling into place. Find money is coming in. Um, oh, we got a real binary master on the call. Yeah, I'm gonna put him on to to throw down some sauce for you guys in a few. You guys are blessed, man, to have two of the educators here on this call. But yeah, you are gonna get there. Okay, everything is gonna fall into place. Just believe in yourself, because if you don't believe in yourself, who's gonna believe in you? I'm not gonna do it for you. I could give you guys the monk the sauce. I could go on and give you the sauce and sauce and sauce. But if you don't believe yourself that you can do it, then you can't do it. You have to manifest it. And before I get into the charts, I'll tell you guys to do one thing. Okay, write yourself a check every Friday. Go to your bank, get a checkbook. Write yourself a check every Friday. Write your check payable to Nicholas Law, $1,000. Now use that $1,000. Remember, imagination, manifestation. Use that $1,000. You know, buy yourself a pair of jeans if you have to. Buy yourself a pair of kicks if you have to. Treat yourself. Start, start plant those seeds within your brain and within the universe. And watch what will happen. The universe will eventually bring that to you, because the power of manifestation is so powerful that we don't know. We think that, hey, you know what are these? Because I was a person like that before. I always thought that, hey, what nonsense is this? I'm speaking, the universe is going to send it back to me. How is the universe going to send it back to me? The universe doesn't give me money, but your vibration, okay, your vibration, your frequency that you actually vibrated to the universe is what is going to come back to you. So write yourself a check, $1,000 a month, even if you want to write yourself $10,000 a month, whatever the case is, whatever the budget you want, speak it into existence. Have your vision board, everything that you wanted, that car, that beautiful house, that family, that bike, whatever you want, have it up on your vision board, guys, and your dreams are going to become reality. And remember, if you've been doing this, if you've been doing this for a year, 2 years, and you want to give up, stop and ask yourself, I came this far. My option of giving up, is that something that I wanted? Because you could give up now, and you could be with that person who was doing the same thing as you, and both of you guys was going through that same struggle. You give up today, and a week from now, you see that person is massive success is coming in. All right. So what I want to say to you guys, never give up no matter what. There are gonna be days where it's gonna be tough. It is gonna be tough because when it rains, you have to able to deal with the mud when it rains. It's not gonna be sunshine 24/7. All right, you're gonna have to able to deal with the mud when it rains. All right, everybody want it to be so easy, but not a lot of people want to put the work in. And each and every one of you on this call isn't that type of person. You guys know what it is. You guys are here for a reason. You always put here as leaders. Find it within yourself. What you learn, you should able to actually give that back to a stranger, to Nick, to myself. We are all leaders. We all have to find it. All right, guys. You were put here with a vision. Okay, you were put here with. I mean, I could sit here and I could go on and on and on. All right, we all are leaders. All right, we all are leaders from the root that we have going on here. So let's take that. Let's use what we have in trading and building our team and whatever the case is.
Yeah,
All right,
let me
guys.
let
So
me just say one more thing, guys. Even if you're a forex trader, that's your team. You have to remember, you have people on your team. They might not be doing anything. They might not be taking action. Plug them in to what we're doing with the binary, because just because it might not be your cup of tea, it could actually change their life. So don't hold them back from it. Tell them to, join Sniper and Binary Master on the calls and let them figure it out for themselves. Because I'm telling you, the reason this is different is because we trade as a team. It's fun. We have fun. We joke around. We trade signals. We're actually making money together as a family, and that's what makes it really different for us. Go ahead, sir.
So yeah, guys. Before I actually get on to the part where I'm gonna show you guys the chart. I got the real binary master on. I'm gonna ask him to mute, and he could give you guys a little a little sauce, and that actually I'm gonna take it onto the charts. I'm gonna take it onto the broker. I'll show you guys how easy it is. Yeah, I'm glad I found binary. Works better for me. Let's go. Are you Chris? You there, buddy?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm gonna stay off video, guys. I'm cooking dinner, so and excuse the noise in the background. But how's everybody doing tonight? Drop some fire emojis in the chat if you're feeling what Sniper's saying, because let me tell you, he had a lot of good things to say, and you know. I just want to reiterate what he said. We have to deal with the mud, right? It's not always going to be rainbows and butterflies, guys. There's going to be compromise. There's going to be difficult times where we just don't where we just need one another and are relying on the group of people that we're around to keep building us up and building us up, guys. Let me tell you, I believe in each and every single one of you. So if you ever feel like, you ever have any doubt that you can't do this, or you're having a bad day, I'm telling you, reach out to Sniper, myself, or Nick. I mean, we're here for you guys. We don't this like Nick said, this is a unique situation that we're able to hop on a call together and a bunch of like-minded individuals and actually trade together, have fun together, and it's just like you're having a cup of coffee with your friends at Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks or whatever. Instead, we're sitting in front of our laptop or computer or smartphone device wherever we are in the world, and instead of having a coffee, we're having a bag, right? We're getting the bag together, and it's not always about the money. We're learning, there's training going on during these sessions. You're able to understand and become the signal yourself, right? So that's the key here with any educational platform or with anything in life. You should always want to be as informed and as educated as possible. So when you have somebody like Sniper who's sharing the sauce and he's showing you how he's marking up, I mean that to me, I mean that's that's priceless, guys. I mean, do you understand how long it took not only him to understand the charts, but the person that showed him how to read the charts, how long it took that person to read the charts? Because it's not just one person's success as their success, right? Everybody's success, everybody's story has a little bit of everyone and everything that they've been through that's got them to exactly the moment they are. So think about that for a second, guys. But yeah, I'm just super excited for this journey, to be a part of this journey with you all, and I just want to say thanks for the couple minutes to let me share my excitement in a few words, guys. So remember, if you're in a storm, right? Some people, I think it was Jim Rohn that said that about the seasons, right? There's there's 4 seasons, and then during the season, sometimes we go through storms, but always know that a storm will pass, right? Storms come and go, just like they do with weather. The same thing as with our life, right? If you're in the middle of a storm, just know the sun is about to shine on you and the flowers are about to bloom and you're about to have everything you could ever imagine plus some. So just stay focused, stay close, and stick together, guys, because this team, this family is special, it's unique, and it's what's going to take us all to the next level. Back
Thank
to
you,
you,
brother.
Sniper.
Appreciate that.
And
All right, my boy, the real binary master, keeping it real for you guys. Alrighty, guys. So I went through the motivational part with you, and you guys are probably gonna hear me being, being a little repetitive, but that's the type of that's the type of individual that I am because I'm being repetitive for a reason. I wanted to stick in your head so that you probably like, hey, this guys keep saying the same thing over and over. Oh man, oh, you know what? I remember it now than 2 minutes ago. So if I'm repetitive, if it's something, apologize. But I'm gonna get on now. Yo, Nick, let me give me access to share my screen, buddy, so I could get on
I
your
think
show.
you should be good, right? Or here, let me. I
Oh
can.
no, no, I got it. It's good. I got it. Boom. All right, guys, can you guys see my screen?
Yeah, we're good.
All right, so I'm gonna get on and start. All right, so once you get in, let's say for instance, all right, I'm gonna show you guys the broker, then I'm gonna get in the charts. So the broker that we're using is gonna be binary cent. All right, so we go binarycent.com. Once we get in there, let it load, whatever. We get over to our login screen. We log in, we go on our login screen, we put in our email address, our password, boom. We there. Now I set my broker up, which I'm gonna go through, with whoever that has. Every time you log in, it's gonna ask you for a security code to get in. All right, this is your money. You want able to protect it. All right, those code is going to change. So once you log in your broker, this is what you see. You go over there, you get your balance up there. All right, your balance is there. You have, you got your promotions straight in, your account funding statement, settings, referrals, and so forth. All right. Now, once you log in, you will see this on your screen. You'll be looking at it like, oh my God, okay, what is this? Because at first, this is how I felt. So here on your left hand side, we have options, which is currency pairs. All right. Now you could trade currencies, you could trade cryptos, you could trade commodities. All right. This is what you could trade. You could trade, for commodities, we have gold and silver. You heard silver 75% and 60%. All right, and I'm gonna explain once I get to the right side, I'm gonna explain the pair to you guys. And then we have crypto, which we have a whole bunch of crypto over there. You see, you got XRP, we have XRM, we have Litecoin, we have OMG, we have Ethereum, we got Bitcoin, and we got DSH, we got BCH, we got US, and so forth. All right. So crypto, as you guys know, crypto is 24/7. Now, what we normally trade currencies. All right. So here I'm gonna stick to USD JPY. All right. So we got a USD JPY. You guys are probably wondering that the market is closed. Why is the chart still moving? Now, with binary options, you could trade 24/7. But it's not something that I would recommend or the real binary master would recommend for you guys to do because you see these all right here. This is the broker doing this to the chart. All right, you're not trading with the market. You're trading against you with the brokers. All right, so it's not something you want to get caught up in. You could, you're lucky. You be on the lucky side. You're gonna make money. But it's up to you to make that decision if you want to. So as you guys can see, right, we have all the currency pairs. We got USD JPY, we got USD CHF, UCAD. We got majority of the currency pair. Let me rephrase that. All right. We got and we got GU, we got GBP, JPY, and as you guys can see, everything is paying out 75% because it's the weekend. All right, so if the weekend they give you these numbers and they want you to trade. Now, once your currency pair, this is your currency pair, you have your percentage payout. So you guys are probably like, okay, what does a percentage mean? So let's say, for instance, okay, we end up putting $10 on USD JPY for a span of 3 minutes. All right, we win that trade. We win that $10 along with our $8 back. All right, we get back we win back our $10 plus $8 profit. That is what the 80% is. So your payout end up being your payout end up being $18 instead of $10. All right. So that's what the percentage is. All right. And now let's get to the right hand side. So when you get to the right hand side, what we trade, okay, what we trade, right? We have turbo, we have intraday, we have long term. Turbo turbo is between from 1 to 30 minutes. That's the time you trade. Okay. Intraday, intraday is by hours. You could choose, 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, 4 hour, 5 hour, and so forth. And then you have long term. You could put that trade in for days based on your analysis. But how we trade on turbo. All right, turbo, 3 minutes. All right, I would recommend 3 minutes for everyone because the fact that sometimes a trade needs time to breathe. All right, it depends on how your analysis is. If you understand forex and you understand how candlestick works, then you have that edge and enter the market. All right. Now, once you do that, your 3 minutes, we want to make sure we have a fixed time on. You guys are probably asked, what's the difference between fixed time and with your fixed time on and your fixed time off? Now, as you guys can see, right, I have 3 minutes. Now, you see this clock right here? This is a running clock. As soon as I click that pair, let's get a pair. Let's do GBP USD. All right, you see, as soon as I click that pair, the clock started to run. So, you know, let's say I'm waiting for my entry to come back down to 563. All right, I'm waiting for my entry to come back at 563. Now, this clock could still be running. And let's say, you know, the trade get in. Let me see in the chat what you got here. What is minimum deposit for binary cents? I'll get into that with you guys. It's the binary cents is 500, I think, or 250. I'm not sure. Okay, so here, as you guys can see, right now we're waiting. Look, it's 229. So let's say our entry get there, and once we click that, that's the time the trade is they're gonna give us for the trade. However, if you put our fixed time on, we will have the full 3 minutes. You see here, this is the running clock. This is your original time. This here doesn't really matter. This does not really matter. All right, so you want to make sure your fixed time is on, the amount that you're willing to risk. And I'll always remember, you don't want to risk what you're not willing to lose. You don't want to put your rent money, you don't want to put your mortgage, you don't want to put your car payment, you don't want to put your grocery, you don't want to put your kids' lunch money, none of that. Untrade it. All right, trade what you're willing to what you're willing to lose. Now, don't come and try to trade a 10 racks and say, you know what, I'm gonna come in here, I'm gonna trade a 10 racks, and then in a one time, I'm gonna flip that 10 racks to $200,000. It's not gonna work like that, you know, because if you haven't ever had control over $20,000 or $10,000, your mind is not gonna your mindset is not built for it. So start off with low amount and build yourself up to get there. All right. Now, back to what I was saying. All right, you risk $10. We could do, let's say we do $1,000. See, $1,000, $750 payout. Okay, I got Siri listening to my conversation. Siri. All right, so $1,000, you get $750 payout. Okay, we do $500, we get a $375 payout, and so forth. You could do $5, you get $375 payout. $15, $11.25 payout. All right. Now, a call options. You guys probably see, you know, want to know what's a call and what's a put. All right. Now, a call is a buy. When we're buying, we expect the market to go up. So let's say, for instance, we're doing a buy, a call option on GBP USD at 583. You guys are probably asking me, okay, I see 1.40585. Now, with binary options, the way we trade, we always call the last 3 digits of that currency pair, the last 3 digits. Because for us to actually get, hey guys, you know what, we're gonna look to buy you a GBP USD at 1.40590. It's too much time. Remember, it's time-based trading, so you want to cut it short as possible. All right. So let's say, for instance, we buy USD GBP USD at 589. Right. Our entry point is at 589. What we want to see for that 3 minutes, we want to see price stay above that 589 entry. Once it stays above that 3 minutes, you win that trade. You win your money back, plus that percentage payout, which is $7.50 in 3 minutes. $7.50 in 3 minutes. As you guys know, you know, I don't know what minimum wage is. I think it was at one point it was like $6, $8, whatever. That's in an hour. You literally make this in minutes. All right, money in minutes. That's what we call it, money in minutes. Now, if you're doing a put option at 595, a put option is a sell. When you sell for that 3 minutes, what you want to see price stay below that price, that below that strike price. All right, you want to see price stay below. Once price stays below, you win that trade. However, if price goes above and the time expires, you end up taking lessons on it. All right, and I don't say that we don't use the terminology losses because, you know, it doesn't sit well with your brain. It messes with your emotion. All right, so you say lessons because what lessons you take, you actually go back in the market, you do your analysis, and you tell a broker, hey, you know what, I'm gonna let you hold that for me, but I'm gonna be back for it. All right, I'm gonna be back for it. You know, you can hold it. You know, that's okay. Whatever you give the broker, whatever, you know, you end up taking as losses, remember, replace the word losses with lessons. All right, replace that because it's gonna change your whole complex of how you think of things when it comes to lessons and losses. All right. So we have, remember, a call option is a buy. You want price to stay up. A put options is a sell. You want price to stay down. All right, guys. Yes, that's correct. We're here to feed our families, not the brokers. All right. Now here, that's a simple explanation of the chart to your right hand side and the left hand side. Now, once you click on the pair, you know, NZD USD, GBP USD, you will see it on top. It will tell you what pair you're actually trading. You don't want to go and search the pair. You want to click it on the left hand and the right hand side. Now, after you do that, right now, as soon as you have a buy or sell, any trade that's open, the status will say open. You will see here, it will tell you your asset, which is basically the currency pair. It will tell you the strike price is where you enter the trade. It will tell you your expiry price is where the trade ends. And then it will give you, if you did a call option or if you did a put option, it will tell you the start time that you did. It will tell you expiry time. So let's go on a close trade. Let me see if I got a close trade here. Let's see. Did I trade as a con classic? I don't really think I traded as a con classic. Let's take it back on Tuesday. Well, there we go. All right. Here, as you guys can see, I got quite a few trades open. All right. I got quite a few open. I took some lessons. I end up winning some. So here, as you guys can see, right here we have, excuse me, our asset we got, right? We got Euro JPY. Our strike price is 300. What just happened? Our strike price is 300. Our expiry price is a 9,600. All right. I did a put. It ended up going up. This trade ended up going up. I end up taking a lesson in it. All right. I end up taking a lesson. That's my order size. Then it gives you my payout. Let's come to a trade where here, as you guys can see, I had a tie here. Okay. Let's get a payout. Let's do a payout. Okay, let's go. Right here. I did a call option on GBP USD. I enter at 695. My trade ends at 726, meaning that I won that trade. I risked $45 in it, and my payout was $82.80. All right, so that's my profit right there. As soon as I finish that, what we have there, that's like $32.80 there, Nick. We profit off that trade. What is it? 82.80 subtract 45. 82 subtract 45.
My vision is horrible. Let me increase this size.
82
It's
subtract
like 36
45.
something.
All right, and my iPhone is acting stupid. All right, so we have, excuse me, $82 subtract 45. Yeah, 37 bucks. All right, so we have about, we got $37.80. That is our profit. All right, I'm not telling you to risk that. All right, that is your profit. In 3 minutes, you made $37. All right, you guys, you could do that in half an hour. You once your analysis is on point, nobody's gonna take away anything from you. The only thing that's stopping yourself is you. All right, so this is what
I was gonna say, just so people understand it better. What you risk and what you earn, it's already predetermined before you enter the trade. It's not like Forex where you can lose an endless amount or you can win an endless amount. You're only going in for a fixed amount of time. In this case, 3 minutes, and in that 3 minutes, you're either gonna win $7.50 or you're gonna get a $10 lesson, as we call it, and then you're gonna collect that back later.
Yep. That is so true. Nick is right. Nick is on point. See these trades here, right? These trades here, as you guys can see them, based on your analysis that you're doing, guys, your rollover options and so forth that you have. Now you have to understand one thing. All right. When it comes to rollover, now let's say we enter our trade at $10 and we out of profit. Okay. We out of profit. Our trade enter at we enter our trade at let me see what we got here. We got something in chat. Wait till you see this compounding income for the okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go through the compounding with you guys. You guys gonna be is gonna knock you off the you're gonna be like, whoa, if it's that serious. So here, guys, right here, as you can see, right, we have $10. So let's say we decide to roll over. It will give us a little clock once on our open trade. It will give us a little clock. Can you see the rollover option there? Now let's say you enter your trade at 43. All right. Exactly at 43. Once your trade reached the 46, once your trade reached the 45, okay, you have 10 seconds to decide if you're going to roll that trade over or not. All right. Excuse me. And what I meant by rollover, which pocket options had rollover? Yeah. I think I heard that from a lot of people. All right. Now, once you roll over, what it gives you an additional 3 minutes, but instead of risking 1 or 2%, you're risking 30% of what you invested. So let's say your 1% of your account is $10. All right. And you end up taking a lesson on that trade and you end up going back into that trade again, you end up putting in another $10. However, if you choose the rollover options, all right. However, if you choose the rollover option, is gonna charge you 30% of your initial investment. So 30% of $10 is $3. Gives you an additional 3 minutes. Okay. Now If you decide to take a second rollover, it's going to charge you an additional 30% of $13, which is an additional $3.90, which becomes $16.90, which gives you from 3 minutes to 6 minutes. And then if you roll over one more time, it gives you from 6 minutes to 12 minutes without you actually say, hey, you know what? I still didn't put 2% on my account, and I'm only risking $16.90 for 12 minutes, and see, make sure that that trade is clear. Trade is clear. In 12 minutes, whatever you make here on the chart, you don't even make it at a job. More payout. Pocket options, more payout money. Correct. Now once you get to 60-50 and you win that trade, obviously, the higher money you put, the higher amount of payout you will get. All right, guys. So binary options is I want you to straightforward. Once you understand it more, you will understand exactly how it works. All right, the currency pairs. All you got to do as being one thing I say as being new binary traders, understand what is a call, a put, understand what your fixed time is, understand what you're willing to risk, and then you're probably gonna hear myself at a real binary master say, hey, you know what, hey, um, I'll probably be like, yo, Chris, that we are gonna take a sell on NU, which is NZD USD. Or we normally would say it out. I would say the pair out and say, you know what, we're gonna take a sell at NZD USD at 399. All right, when I say 399, we're looking for the last three digits. All right, guys. So if you guys understand, what I just explained on the broker side, drop some ones in the chat so I know that everyone in the same page before I move on to the compounding plan and on the charts itself.
Yeah, if anybody has any questions up to this point, go ahead and ask them because we don't want people to be confused. So if you have a question, go ahead and ask it. Like I said, when Sniper started teaching me this, the first thing I correlated it with was sports betting, and the reason why is when you bet on a sports game, you go and put a bet for a certain amount. There's only so much you can win, right? I mean, that's it. Once you give them the money, either you're not going to get that money back or you're going to get that money back plus what you win. So it was very easy for me to understand. When I looked at rollover kind of was like overtime. It's like, okay, I got a little more time to try to win this game. So I see a lot of parallels with binary and sports. All right, everybody looks good, buddy.
All right, everybody look good. That's phenomenal. That's phenomenal. So you know what I mean, Nick? Coming on Monday, I should see a lot of all 47 that I have on this call. We should see them on corporate call on Monday, so that they could see how we trade and so forth. All right, guys. So now that's the broker side. All right, I'm gonna get away from the broker side. I'm gonna drop you guys the link. All right. So now compounddaily.org. All right. We're not gonna do, we're gonna do $250. All right. I'm gonna show you guys a little sauce. All right. $250 reinvested. All right. We're not investing, $500. We're not investing, $1,000. We're not investing, is the market open 7 days or 5 days? The market is open 5 days. The Forex market is open 5 days. However, with binary, the market is open 24/7. But on the weekends, the broker is the one that controls the charts for currency pairs and for commodities. Cryptocurrencies trade 24/7. 24/7. All right. Except it's an analyzed trade, not betting. Correct. All right, guys. So here we have
one thing here. So people understand that on the weekends, it's almost like a simulation. The broker is controlling the markets. Monday to Friday, it's based on what the banks are doing because the banks are open. So we would recommend not trading on the weekends because you can run into a lot of broker manipulation on those days. Try to keep it to Monday through Friday. Now on the weekends, if you want to trade crypto, that's fine because crypto is 7 days a week.
all right, what's today's date? February 20th, right?
Yeah.
All right, now. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. All right, guys. So all right. These numbers are possible. Some of you probably gonna be like, "Hey, man, I don't know." All right. Now here, we have a $250 account. We just going for 3% a day. We not, we don't want. We are those tiny fish that's in the ocean. The shark. We swim right beside them. We just want a little nibble of whatever they're eating. We don't want a lot. All right. Now we got in the market. We got a $250 account. 3%. 262 days. You guys probably say, hey, a year has 365 days. We're not counting the weekends. All right. We're talking about trading days here. We're talking about straight trading days. We're not talking about, on the weekends or straight through. Because if I could do 365, all right, look at that. I do 365. Okay, that's on a different ballgame. All right, that's just, it's in a different ballgame. So let's do trading days. All right, we do 262 trading days. We get 3%. We are reinvesting the whole everything that we earn. But what I would suggest is that once your account, you grow your account, your mindset is good. Um, Your discipline is good. Once you get to about 10K, start withdrawing. Start taking out money. Like, start paying yourself for the week. Say, hey, you know what? I got to a point where I could pay myself $2,500 a week or $3,000 a week. Start paying yourself. All right, start paying yourself when the hardest part is to grow an account to 5K. That is the hardest part. The hardest part is to grow it. Because like I said, if you can grow $100, what makes you think you could grow it to $500? What makes you think you could grow it to $1,000, $10,000, $20,000? You have to manifest it, like Jay said. You have to manifest it. All right. So we have 262 trading days, 100% reinvestment. We don't trade on the weekends. This is our capital that we start with. Wait, what? Why is it giving me that? Boom. 3%, guys. 3% for 200 for a year straight. You follow strict discipline. Your mind is right, and you follow compounding. You know when to stop. You follow those three. Is it going to happen overnight? I'll tell you, it's not going to happen overnight, because I'll tell you one thing. The market is like a cake. It's like that your favorite cake that you love. When you go out and you have dinner or dessert or whatever, and it comes, it keeps making you want more. It keeps drawing you back. And what we do, we can't. So most of us can't resist. We end up going back, and guess what we do? We end up giving back the market what the market give us. So you don't want to fall in that phase. You set your rules. Okay, I'm going for 3%. 3% of $250 is $7.50. $7.50. All right. Now, your second day, 3% of $27.50 is $7.73. The first couple of days as you go, and you're seeing growth. Your first 90 days. Your first 90 days of trading, which is 3 months, you could take a $250 account to $3,574. All right, 3,000. Thank you for that, Teresa. $3,574 your first 90 days. Now let's fast forward to the next 90 days, which is 180 days. Okay. Now look at that. 180 days. Now you take that $3,500 account to $51,123. Now, if this doesn't blow your mind away, guys, then I don't know. Listen, I'm not here to sell you guys anything what's going on, but compounding is powerful. It's the 8 wonders of the world. All right. You understand it, you earn it. You don't, you pay it. That's up to you. And then
on that example, even if you were 50% wrong, it's still $250,000.
Yes, it's still $250,000. And look, we get up there, boom. Our last trading day, we get to 577,126. I'll tell you one thing though. I prefer to learn this than spending time at a job where I work a year for a 25-cent increase hourly. I'm gonna be bold. Listen, I don't have anything against jobs. All right, I don't have anything against jobs or nothing. All right, I was once an employee. All right, but if you could put the time into this, all right, if you could put the time into this, guys, the same time you put in your job and you put the time into this, 6 months to a year, you're gonna be in a different place, because once you stay coachable, once you stay humble, I always remember one thing: don't ever forget where you started. Never forget where you started. Never ever. And I tell you, everybody see me. I always have my fitted on. I got my t-shirt, and I do this. You can never, don't ever let it get over your head. Never ever let it go. Get it over your head. All right. So this is the compound. Teresa dropping in the chats here. Let me see what we got. Oh, it's not invest and let a bot do it. No, we're not trading with no bot. This is you trading live. You're not using no bot. See the bad stuff. The bot I call the lazy side of binary options. Why you will want a bot to trade your money for you? It's not you want to be able to do it with binary options. You could use bots for other, probably in Forex and it could work. No, that's okay. And it could works more efficient. But binary options, you want to be able to do it yourself. All right. So now I went through the compound plan. Now let's go do some charting up. All right. I got a chart marked up here last week. All right. This is my chart markup. This is USD JPY. I actually did this last week, and boom. Now you guys are looking at me and say, hey, you know what? All right, we got some lines going on there. All right, now this is the 1 minute chart. Okay, I trade. Yes, it definitely was a great question. The real sound binary master, it definitely was. All right, so this is my 1 minute chart here, as you guys can see. All right, you guys are looking at it. I got my lines. These are my support, my resistance, and so forth. All right, so what I do, I go and I establish the trend of the market. I look at USD JPY. I said, okay, all right. overall we got an uptrend. So what do we look for uptrend? We look for buys. Okay, we look for buys. Remember, the market always come and retest an area. With this compound, how many wins do you calculate daily? You could go with as much wins as possible, but once you reach your percentage, you stop. All right, you could go for, you could go for 3%. You could go for you could go for 3 wins. You could go for you could go for 10 wins. You could go for 15 wins. You could go for 300 wins. But I wouldn't suggest you trade 300 trades a day. That's not very smart. All right. So back to the charts. All right, I'm gonna give you guys. This is no indicators. This is strictly naked trader. All right. Now we established a trend of the market that we're doing. All right. We have a trend of the market. Boom. We got divergence there too. All right. Now we established a trend of the market. We're looking for structure. All right. We got the markets pushing up. So let's fast forward and let's come over here. All right. Let's fast forward to here. Now I see USD JPY pushed up. So I'm looking. I said, okay, you know what? I'm looking here. I see. I go to my left. It had structure. It came touch. It broke. It retest and it dropped. It did the same thing here. It rejected that area. It dropped. So I'm looking. I say, okay, you know what? Since the market is on an uptrend, I'm not going to sell this market. All right, I'm not going to sell this market. I'm going to wait until it break here, and then I'll take it back up. So based on the trend line that we got going on, all right, we have an uptrend here. We saw it came. All right, the market came down. Now I'm looking. Now what I normally personally look for, okay, I look for the next area of support that we got coming on here. So we got. Oh yeah, I marked it up right here. Well, excuse me, guys. So here, I saw the market came down. I said, okay, hey guys, you know what? We're gonna buy if USD JPY come down to this area here that we have right here. All right, if we got UJ come down here, we're gonna buy it. And obviously, as you guys can see, we bought it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now on the 12th candle, this trade would have cleared because we'd have rolled over 2 times. All right, so the reason why I bought this because I was looking for a rejection off of that support. So we see we got 2 touches there. We got a rejection there, right there. Boom. We got rejection there. Or what I could have done, I could have waited and see if this candle rejected, because if it didn't reject it and it broke through, we wouldn't have buy it. So you could either wait for that confirmation or you could buy it right there and then. All right. Now let's move on to another area. All right. Now here, as you guys can see, right, we have the same area that was drawn up. Remember, I told you guys the market always come back and retest wherever it formed structure. Look, we got there, we got rejection, we got it broke, retest went up, rejected, broke through, basically retest and drop. You see how it retested that area there again, retested, drop, and came down, and it formed a new area of support. It formed a new area of support. We had a lot of touches. They broke, retested, shot up. Now it came up. Now what I'm waiting for, I'm waiting for a break of this same area again. And look what happened. It broke, retest, it broke. I would have waited for the pullback. I would have bought it right there. 1, 2, 3. This trade would have cleared. Now I see it came back down all the way to 487. I bought it here. 1, 2, 3 candles, trade clear. All right. Now we're following the trend. All right. On the trend, we're only looking for buys. We finally got a break of structure. Finally, guys, you see how it finally broke through. Candle closes above. We wait for that pullback to that entry area of 539. 1, 2, 3. We bought it up. This trade would have cleared at 555. 3-minute clear. Now we following structure. We say, okay, we're going up there. I'm looking. All right, we went up there. Now forget about that. This line was here. Okay, so we went up. Now we're looking at a major area. Let me see if I have everything here to the left. All right, yep. So see this line here, right? This line here, we got, rejection up, a fake break, went up, retested, went all the way up. So we're looking at the second line. So what I look on the second line, and I remember, I said that, that we don't sell at the rejection. We don't sell in an uptrend. But I'm looking, I'm seeing a rejection there of that area because of when I look to the left, what I see there was a lot of touches and the market finally broke through. All right, the market finally broke through. So what it did, it came, rejected, dropped, went up. Now I look and see, okay, guys, I'm looking here. It kept rejecting. So I'll wait, I'll wait and see what it's doing. Now, what I will do as soon as I see that rejection there, I was selling this candle. I was selling this candle right here. 1, 2, 3. and I want to roll over, I would have cleared this trade. And now, as you guys look and see what the market did, the market was creating higher highs. It was creating higher highs. And then when it got up there, it failed to create any more higher highs. So what happened? It's telling you that, hey, this market is looking for reversal. All right. We sell there. Boom. Same thing here. Market came back up, hit the trend, hit the resistance level. What we do? We sell. Sell. Boom. Now we looking and see, hey, all right, we're looking that this market start to reverse. We start to have a downtrend. And that's right, Jay. The trend is your friend. You never trade against the trend, guys. The trend is your friend. All right, now, and the 1 minute, look at a 1 minute, look at a 1 minute trend that it follow. Look, I see wick, rejection, rejection, drop. All right, so we see a new trend start to form. All right, if it finally rejected that uptrend, went up, rejected the resistance, drop, came down, got rejected right there. Reject the same area that it touches. The same area that it touches there. Rejected, push up. Came down, got rejected again, push up, get bunks off of the trend. You could have buy here, you would have cleared there. You could have bought here, you would have cleared there. You could have sell there. 1, 2, 3 minute trade clear. Came down again. We wait and see, hey, you know what? Let's look to the left, what we got going on there. We're looking for a sell because of the fact that this market is trending downwards. We're looking for a sell off the trend line. All right. So we go up, we say, okay, we're gonna sell 1, 2, 3 minute trade clear. Now we had a little area here of support. It broke, guys. Look at that break, and I cannot make this up. All right, I kid you not, I cannot make this up. Look at that break, right? This candle broke through. Look at that retest. It retested it. It literally kissed it, and it dropped. 1, 2, drop. Now here, this is what you call this right here. The market came down to this area and it basically gave it a fake break. All right, it came down, it broke, went up, and it got rejected off the trend line. 1, 2, 3. You see how the market broke out of the trend but break right back in? You sell it right there. We had two confirmation here actually. We had confirmation. Well, we was looking for the rejection of the trend, but it tried to push up and break that resistance, and it didn't. Cleared. Same thing. Market went up. Market came here again. Came back to the same area. Got rejected there again. Pushed up, break the trend, and got rejected out of that resistance and dropped. And then same thing again. Market went up. It broke. Retested. Went up. And look how the market is just following structure, guys. Look at every line that was drawn before. Okay. Look at every line that was drawn before. Drawn. Push up. Rejected. Drop. Broke. Retest. Went up. Broke. Retest. Drop. Broke, retest, went up, came, failed to break it, finally broke through. Market went up, came back, and now look at the same thing. It keep riding it, broke, then continue downwards, and now it's breaking every single thing that's in its path. Came down, and then boom, came to this area here, form a new area of support because I'm looking to the left. We don't really have much that's going on. Yep, actually we had a wick rejection right there. All right, so it basically give you a fake break, broke right back in it and continue upwards. See, that's that resistance area. See how we got rejected, push up. Same thing here, broke, and now it's just following upwards. But what do? We don't trade when the market is about to close. This is when the market is about to close. So guys, see, when marking up your charts, it's not difficult. A 1 minute chart is just as reliable as a 5 minute chart. And this is where I get my entries from. This is where I get my sniper entries from. So do you guys see how simple it is to actually, to get your entries? Is the same. Is it the same with Forex in terms of resistance and support key levels? Yes, it is the same as Forex with your key levels. So what you do, right? What I did, that was the 1 minute time frame. But what I suggest that everyone does, right? When you mark on up your chart, let's do EU. Let me get rid of let me remove my drawings.
While you're doing that, so just so you guys understand this, like in regular Forex, when you see those big candles, you're trying to grab a lot of pips. That's not the case here. The case here, it's a 3 minute trade. You want your number to be better than the number you entered at after 3 minutes. If that's the case, you win. That's it. It's that simple.
Yep, that's it. You're right there. All right, guys. So what we do, right? On binary options, you still do your top-down analysis. You look at your daily, you look at your daily, you say, hey, you know what? All right, let me look at this daily chart. What do I see here over on a daily? I see a heavy uptrend here on the daily. All right, so I mark my support, my resistance. You want to focus on the day's candle. You don't want to focus on the 15 days, before the previous 15 days of support, resistance, trend line, and so forth. You want to focus on whatever is going on here on the previous day candle. Then you get onto the 4 hours. All right, then you get to the 4 hour and you try to establish a trend and say, hey, you know what? Let's see what's going on here. So we got USD, Euro USD was on a downtrend. It basically came up here and it start form, a new area. We're gonna try to figure out where this market really want to go on the 4 hour, okay? And then after we finish our 4 hour, we go to our hourly and say, hey, you know what? Excuse me. Let's look at the hourly. Let's see where this market is going, and boom. All right, now, right there. See, we got a touch, rejection, rejection up, rejection up. It finally, now this is where I love market structure. Is I think is art. All right, see how it broke and it failed to break back in. Look at that. Yes, it's still going up, but it kept getting rejected off the trend line and drop. All right, so then after you do that, you want to have your support, you want to have your resistance, you want to have every single thing that's in place, every key levels. All right, every key, every key levels. All right, and then after you do that, and remember, you don't want to focus too much on what is going to happen an hour from now. This is binary options. You want to focus on what is going to happen in the next 5 minutes or the next 15 minutes. All right. So mostly your analysis is done. You're doing your hourly analysis. You get into your 15. You establish your trend. Once you've established your trend in the 15, you get back on your 5 and say, hey, you know what? I'm looking at the 5 now. All right. I'm looking at the 5. I got an uptrend. And then after what I do, I go my 1 minute and say, hey, you know what? Let's get on the 1 minute and see what we got going on. You see how the 1 minute chart break every single candlestick for y'all guys? Every single candlestick. Every minute that you're trading, it breaks every single thing down for you. All right, you buy off the trend, it goes up, you sell off rejection, and so forth. All right, guys. So it's not hard reading, it's not hard reading the charts. And if you're new, it is gonna be a little, it probably gonna look like rocket science. All right, but that's okay. That is okay. It's not gonna happen overnight. I'm not gonna say that you guys should plug in each and every single day, and you guys should understand, whatever how to get it. But what I want you guys to do, right? Um, what USDJPY? All right, this is what I'll do. I'm gonna take a picture out of this. I'll set it in the chats for y'all, and if you guys want, you could keep it. You could do whatever you want to do with it. You could learn it. You could do whatever the case you want to do. And then, that's how you binary trade. You trade with every minute, 1, 2, 3. You enter. You enter at 661, 3 minute. Trade clear at 637 in the money. Once you clear within that time, guys, binary trading, you're done. You made your percentage for the day. You made your 5%. You made your 10%. You made whatever percent you trade you are going after, and you don't have to sit in the market, and you don't have to wait for your pips to actually get to you. All right, you don't want to have your pips to actually get to you guys. All right, guys. So with that being said, hey, if you guys have some value from whatever I just, some of the stuff that I just show you guys what to do, because the rest of the sauce is going to be on the corporate live call, which is going to be in the indicators. So if you guys want to understand how the indicator work, you guys tune in. It's going to be there, and then the indicator is going to give you that little more edge for you to become a sniper in the market. All right, Nick, back to you, my brother.
Thank you very much, Sniper. I really appreciate that. Chris, I don't know if you're available again, but if you guys want to do a quick Q&A, because when we're on the live sessions, we're trading. There's really not enough time to answer questions. If anybody has any questions, go ahead and drop them now. Feel free to open your mic. Just go one at a time. Are you there, Chris?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. So if you wanted to add anything else, feel free, my friend.
Yeah, I was just one thing when you were just explaining, you just want the price to be higher. It's higher on a buy, guys. Buy or call is higher, and then if we're taking a sell or a put, the entry expiration price just needs to be lower than the entry price. So that's the only thing. I just wanted to thank you.
Yeah, definitely. You want a better price than what you entered the market in.
Yep,
Yeah.
for buys, and then for when it's a sell, you want a lower price than the entry.
Yeah.
And then guys, like he said, it's as simple as you take a 3-minute buy or call, which a call means buy in reference to binary. Put means sell in reference to binary. I would say those two, just understand that a buy is a call and a put is a sell. I know because a lot of times, Sniper and I will be on, and we'll say, okay, we're selling UJ at 042, and people are like, selling. It doesn't say sell, but sell means put, guys. Just so everybody's aware. And then buy means call, or call means buy on the binary brokers.
Yep.
I think Sniper did a great job. always remember, guys, come to the markets, before each session, make sure your mind's clear. You're ready to absorb the information that's going to be shared, and you're ready to catch the bag. Because, you know, I like to tell everybody, like, when everybody shows up and their vibes are high, we have a 4-0 session. It's like the universe, rewards us when our vibes are high and we're all vibing on the same level. So there's always that one person in the bunch, that's having a bad day, and they'll come on, and our vibes and our good vibes and the goodness that we have will change their day, guys. And it's just a unique experience when we're all trading and talking together, and learning together. It's awesome to do it together in a group setting, and that's what we do, regardless if it's team or corporate. you know the only thing difference with corporate compared to team is we can't open up the mics and like this. We can't do questions and answers, and we're limited to what we do on the corporate session. So guys, if you have any questions at all, there's no wrong question. Please feel free to ask. I mean, you got all three of us here ready to answer any question you have. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask.
Somebody's asking about broker. Do you want to answer that, Sniper?
So guys, I see T Rose said so we just have to sign up with a broker. Okay, so if you guys want to sign up with a broker, get back to the guys get your upline, or get back to Nick, and he's gonna walk you through on how to sign up, how to actually get in. He's gonna drop you the link, whatever you need, and you guys can sign up with that. Now, however, remember, when trading binary options, you don't need MT4, you don't need MT5. You're using a different broker. All right, and I'm gonna drop the brokers in the chat for y'all. Binary cent is
I, w-
one.
I was gonna say I would let the upline or whoever suggest the broker for them. That way they get the referral link and not
No,
just
no,
sign
no,
up to
no,
the.
no. Binary cent. We got race options. We have IQ cents,
You know what I'm
and
saying though?
yeah, we have Vide Forex. All right, guys, these are the four brokers that you could choose from. And if you have any questions, get back to your upline or whoever and have them. They're gonna probably pass you on the link, or they're gonna explain a little more into details which one you want to choose. However, remember, you want to do your research. All right, and personally, I'll tell you, binary cent hasn't been bad to me. Binary cent has been pretty good. I love binary cents actually.
One that you didn't mention was one that is recommended on a daily session, corporate session, guys. We don't trade with that broker because it doesn't offer us rollover options. So that's why it's not included on the list of brokers that we use.
Yeah, guys. So the broker, it has nothing to do with Forex MT4. You didn't need MT4 for this. You just need you know where do we find the okay? I see a person next. Where do we find the binary schedule? The binary option schedule is sent out by corporate every single week, guys. Every single week is sent out. All right, guys. So hey, listen, binary options is phenomenal. It teaches you. Trust me. It builds you. It builds everything up within you. Your mindset,
Patience and everything.
everything, patience, everything. Because if you don't have patience, you're gonna lose a lot of money. You have patience, you're gonna earn a lot. All right. And remember, all right. Wait, what? My upline doesn't trade. She just focused on network marketing side. I'm more into learning. All right.
Yeah,
Well,
so like I said, if your upline doesn't do binary, my link is there. If they do, please go back and get their referral link.
yep, guys. So I mean, that's it. We got no more questions. Everybody's on page. Complete. Send me a trading schedule during the week of binary. It's being sent out on the ENN network, guys. I think everybody should have it.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
for those of you that
It-
came late, I'll try to get this uploaded tonight, and I'll drop the YouTube link for you guys later.
Phenomenal. Let's go. Let's go.
All right. Well, since it's a Saturday evening, let's let these gentlemen get back to their families. Thank you very much, Sniper and Real Binary Master. Appreciate your guys' time. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you guys start getting on these binary sessions and start making some money every 3 minutes.
Listen, man, I'm actually stoked. I'm actually surprised to actually see there was actually 47 people on this call. I mean, it's not
Yeah.
you could be doing a lot of things, but hey, Nick, if you need me to do anything else for you, buddy, I'm here. You need me to do another session for you, I got you. Just let me know whatever you need, and I'm here, man, because I love seeing people win, and I always want to see everybody go to the I won't say moon, because once you get to the moon, you stop, you land. I say go for the sun. We're not gonna get to the sun, but we're gonna keep pushing for the sun. All right, guys. It was phenomenal being here with y'all. Yo, Nick, appreciate you, brother, for having me in this call with your team. And everybody here, guys, continue to be great. Continue to strive for success. Continue to be that difference that you can make in a person's life. All right.
Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate it. All right, everybody, have a good night, and I'll talk to you soon. Thank you very much.
All right.
All right, bye-bye.